Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your April 2019 relationship reading. All right, guys, so just to reiterate, I do it in every video. Relationship reading means that you have someone in mind, okay? Whether you just met someone, whether you've got a crush, whether you're in a relationship, you're a couple, long distance, or you just broken up and you want to know what the vibe is between you and this person, all right? If you're absolutely single and there's no one in the picture, then you want to check out the singles reading. That will give you information on what you need to work on while you're single and who may be possibly coming towards you. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and get into this reading. The first card is going to represent the current energy between you and this other person. Okay, Sagittarius. So let's see what we've got. All right, we've got the Star card. Oh, soulmates. Okay. What they're thinking, Six of Wands. What they're feeling, the High Priestess. What they're showing, the Nine of Pentacles. What you're showing, the Five of Pentacles. What you're feeling, Five of Swords, sorry. And what you're thinking is the Seven of Swords. All right, so let me go ahead and pull the clarifiers to get a more in-depth picture. And then at the end of the reading, I'll pull a Romance Angel Oracle to get a final message, all right? All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get it with these clarifiers. So underneath this Star card, the Moon, Jesus. Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Hierophant. Right. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, it's an interesting read. But let's go ahead and we'll start with the Star card, which, for some of you, this is a soulmate situation, all right? There's a soulmate situation, but with the Star card, the special part about the Star card is it does not come without its obstacles. Just some things that you got to get over, some things that need to be cleared up before, there's a union. And so underneath that, it seems that it would be some emotional things that need to be kind of dealt with, all right? And with the Moon, this is some deep emotional stuff. This is not just your run-of-the-mill emotional baggage. So let me not say baggage. Well, it is baggage, okay? Because when we have issues, that's what we consider baggage. Things that we've accumulated over the years, over bad relationships, over time. So that to me, that seems like, yeah, there's more to this and that there's a deep connection here. But also with all this deepness comes a lot of karmic sludge, I want to say, because these are two karmic cards. These are two major arcana. So this is deep, okay? And when we get that deep, we're going to see some stuff that we don't even know what it is. Like in the ocean, when you get deep and you start seeing these sea creatures, and it's like, is that really existing on the planet Earth that we live in? Like that monster? All right, so just be prepared for some sea creatures, okay? Now, what is this person thinking? Well, they're thinking that they need to either get the courage, they need to get their courage up, they need to get their ego up, or they're feeling like they have the courage to be cooperative, to make this work, to put in the effort, to come towards you with some type of offer or some type of effort, okay? Their mind is in the right place, okay? Their mind is in the right place, and it's almost like they're trying to, they know they're going to be victorious. They can, they can see it. Intuitively, I feel like they know that this is a soulmate connection, all right? They know that there is more to this story, more than meets the eye between you two. But for some reason, they're at a crossroads. They're at some sort of emotional crossroads. So maybe they are working on some really deep emotional shit, okay? And so it's tripping them up a bit. It's hanging them up. Like they're just hanging back to see, even though mentally, right, they can work things out and they can put it together, their heart is processing things on a different pace. So right now, what are they showing? There's some insecurities here. There's some instability here with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. But they're also a little bit wary of their situation. They're not happy with things as is. This is a person who is tired of being single. This is a person who at this point may feel like they would work better in a union, but they don't just want anything, okay? They want something that's meaningful and deep, okay? With this Hierophant here, they want to take things to a whole nother level with you in this relationship. So things like that may take some time, okay? And things like that will take you really deep. Now, what are you showing, Sagittarius? Well, you're showing the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if you mean to show that, right? But back that up with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You need to work on letting your guard down a bit. But not to the point where you are kind of like just laid out on the table. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's almost like you're exposing too much. You're exposing all of your rawness. You're exposing everything, all your bumps, your bruises, your wounds, everything that you've been through. It's like all out there in the open. And sometimes that's a little bit daunting for people to deal with, okay? Not everybody is, on a rescue mission. Not everybody feels like they know how to handle all types of situations. And so I have this thing with some readings where I'm like, careful not to give it all away. I think with Sagittarius right here, you're kind of just giving it all away. Okay, you've put it all out on the table, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes, it gives a person a lot to think about. It gives a person a lot to process emotionally, okay? Because not only does a person have to be in a good mental and emotional state in order to pour into a relationship, right? But they would also have to be in a certain mental capacity to deal with the things that you're showing right now, where you're showing that you are hurt. You're showing, you're being very transparent about the fact that you've been through some things. All right, but it hasn't jaded you. It hasn't left you closed off. You're still open to love. You're still trying to let your guard down and be open. It's just that I feel like this could be a little bit startling for some people, okay? Some people who are already going through their own shit. So internally, you've got the Five of swords in the reverse, which means you're tired of playing games, okay? You're not looking for a situation where anybody's playing games with you. You're not trying to play mind games. It's like, listen, it's not about being right, okay? It's about the fact that you're ready for more. You're ready for something deep, dependable, nurturing. You feel like you've got all this love to give somebody and you're ready to give it to them, okay? And yeah, you've let your guard down. Totally. Okay. You're like, listen, I'm here. I'm ready to go. You feel like you've revealed your truth, or you're waiting for this person to reveal their truth to you with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And you're focused on happiness. I think that, that you are going to be fulfilled by this relationship or by this situation. So Sag, I feel like you've just put yourself out there. Okay, so the theme for this month that I keep on bumping up against is the table. When we talk about relationships, we talk about bringing shit to the table. What do you have to bring to the table? Well, what do you have to bring to the table? And I feel like Sagittarius, you're laying on top of the table right now. You're like, listen, with your hand under your head, you're like, I'm on the table here, all of me. And this other person is like, okay, okay, like, all right, I see you, Sag. I see you laying on the table. Okay. But this person is very sensitive, okay? This person is very romantic. This person is mysterious, okay? This person is very deep. This person is not going to jump into anything lightly. So right now, they're hanging back a little bit because they know when they're bringing it hard. All right? So here we go with the star card. Okay, you've got your soulmate situation, but you've just got some emotional things that need to be cleared up and worked on before, you guys get to where you want to be 100%. This person also is trying to do what they feel like is right. Okay, they're trying to do the right thing. It's almost like they're trying to do, in the meantime, they're trying to do the right thing and what's expected of them while they are experiencing all this stuff that they're experiencing on the inside. All right, so let me go ahead and pull the oracle card so that we can get a final message. It's funny, I don't know if you guys can hear my music, but I listen to music while I'm doing these readings, and a lot of times I find like the songs and the lyrics kind of give me little clues. And the name of the song playing right now is Deja Vu. So this is definitely, for some of you, a karmic situation, maybe a past life love, but definitely somebody that makes you feel like, it's like a love that's kind of otherworldly, kind of transcends everything. Like it's almost like one of those situations where you knew right away this was the person, this is a soulmate. Or at least you feel that way now. All right, so let me go ahead. Let me pick this angel card. What are the angels saying to you? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. The answers to your prayers about your love life are based in your feelings about your mother and father. The romance angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger toward one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you, rather, that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. So, Sagittarius, okay? Back to this Five of Pentacles, okay? Yes, you're keeping it real and you're exposing, everything. But with that exposure comes it's like, okay, why is this what you're showing? Okay, work on this then. Okay, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to see that. That's something that you need to work on. That's not something, unless that you feel like this was caused by this particular relationship, then fine. Okay, you're showing that you feel left out in the cold. You feel like you don't know what's going on. You feel like, this person's kind of, shut you out. Fine, that's fine. But if you're just showing that you've been through some scrapes in life and you're showing everything that's happened to you, I wonder if you're also showing that you're healing this, okay? Are you healing from it, or are you just looking for a situation that you feel like is going to nurture you, right? But really, really, you've got to nurture yourself in order to be ready for this soulmate and for this soulmate to be able to connect with you, as well as they are taking care of whatever they got to take care of over here as well. And maybe intuitively they can see this, intuitively they can sense this, but how do you express that, verbally? Maybe they're trying to be responsible, when you see that maybe a person, as much as we want something, we may not be ready for it. All right. So in order to get ready for it, you've got to focus on the parts of you that need to be healed. And so if that is a family issue, if that's a strained relationship with your parents, these are the kinds of things that we definitely don't want to bring into a relationship. But these are the kinds of things that will absolutely be highlighted by a soulmate. Okay. That's the whole purpose. The soulmate comes in to help us grow. All right. So part of that growth is to release old angers, old frustrations, old relationship habits and patterns and all those things. Okay. It's not just to say, yeah, I've been through some stuff. It's to say, yeah, I've been through some stuff and I'm better on the other side. All right, Sag. So now you need to get to the point where you're better on the other side. And this person is going to get to the part where they're better on the other side. And then the star card will be shining down and you guys will be singing and hallelujah. All right, guys. So that has been your reading. It was a little bit dramatic. I'll admit that, but it is what it is. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a reading. If you would like a more personalized reading, feel free to hit me up. You can ask me in the comments. You can email me, however. All right, guys, and I'll definitely see you at the next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.